Hey guys, this is Mark from SouthWind Coinrings. Today we're going to do a Vietnam Veterans copper round, 1 ounce copper round. I think this will make a really nice coin ring. So I'm going to anneal this coin first because the last copper round I did was took quite a lot of pounding to get the punch through it. So let's try annealing first off this time. That should do it. Love that sound. All right, let's get ready to punch it. Okay, so got the coin annealed. As I mentioned, we're going to do a 5/8 inch hole. So got the die already in the punch. And go ahead and tighten it down real good. I already lubricated the punch with some coconut oil. All right, let's see if this is any better than the last one. Maybe a little. Still, copper is just a little bit tougher than silver, I guess. When I take this punch out here, I take my finger and just hold it over the end of that punch so that it doesn't fly out when it comes through. Like it almost did there. Centered hole. So let's deburr. I'm going to make sure we get any traces of any micro cracks out of here, because those cracks will turn into tears as you start stretching the coin. And when that happens, the coin can split. It's more of a problem on the smaller ones, but it can still happen with the big ones if you're not careful. That should do it. All right, time to start the initial fold. So we're going to be using the stepping block as usual. Let's get the camera adjusted here. Okay, we want the side of the helicopter to be out, so that will go down in the dapping block. And we're going to start with this deburring ball bearing. I want to make sure that that coin is in there nice and level. Looks pretty good. Going down straight. You can need to adjust it just a hair. Can make a big difference in how easy it is to work the coin. All right. I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, so now we'll switch over to reduction dies, 17 degree. It's just a little bit too small. If I tried to use this one, it might damage the rim of this coin. So I'm going to go to the next size up, and then we'll switch over to this one. I think I'll go with this. And we'll start with the stainless steel cone, and then we'll switch over to the composite. Again, I want to make sure that this is perfectly centered in the die. Okay, let's take it on down. Okay, let's stop there. Switch over to this other die. Maybe not yet. Not quite ready yet. Let's see, we were using the 1.5, so let's just stick with that. We'll go down a little bit more with the stainless steel cone. Okay, that should probably do it. Yep, that's good. But it feels like we need to anneal it again, so let's do that first. Put a magic marker line on it. Or a Sharpie, as some people would call it. Well, when the Sharpie disappears, the coin should be about ready to be fully annealed. Alright, I'm going to sand this a little bit. This buffing block is actually used in nail salons to buff, polish ladies' fingernails. Or I guess guys too, if they're that kind of guy. Okay, it looks pretty good. Alright, let's take our composite comb. Make sure it's nice and level. That feels about right. Alright, we'll take it the rest of the way down. Oh yeah, much softer now. So you can see it's the reed is pretty much closed up around the cone, which is what we want. Okay, I'm going to try something a little different this time. Instead of going to the stretcher and then to Swedish wrap, I'm going to go directly to the Swedish wrap and reduce this this reed edge and see if we can get the wall straightened up that way. So we'll give it around 20, 25 wraps. Actually, I'll take it back. I'm going to do 15 wraps. Make sure that reeded edge is really protected well, because that's where all the stress is going to be. Alright, we'll start out with, let's see, I think I'll start out with the brass pusher first. I'm going to put it down this way. Going to need to take the ram and get this down in there nice and level. Got so much tape on it that it's kind of hard to get it in there. Alright, give that a shot. Okay, there we go. Tried to do that to me again. Yesterday, or the other day on the last one, this thing stuck on here and I went to look for it in the die and it was gone. This time it's stuck in the die. Let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, let's wrap it up again and try again one more time. Really not 100% sure how this is going to work out, but we'll keep going. We'll find out together. Want to avoid getting a lot of grainy pattern in the copper from all the stretching and reducing. Try to keep it smooth. Hopefully this will help. Push down in there as level as possible. We'll get this down as far as we can with the brass, and then we'll switch over to the Ross pusher. Looks like it straightened up pretty good. Let's go down just a little bit. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Yeah, we'll go ahead and look. No, I don't know if it's working out. Guess we can keep trying. We're committed. But I think I'm going to anneal. give it the best chance of success here. Dry this off. And we'll continue. To make sure we get the reeded edge really covered good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16. Alright, now we're going to switch over to the Ross pusher. Push it down just a little bit and then make sure it's level. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. The annealing helped, that's for sure. Well, this way definitely wastes a lot of tape for sure. Well, I think I'm going to have to put this on the stretcher and open this cut side up a little bit. So let's do that. Get this wrapped up real nice. So we need to open up the cut side, so put that cut side down. See if we can open it up. needs to be annealed again. I don't have too much further to go. Put some magic marker on it. Back to the stretcher. That feels a lot better now. For the first couple of stretches anyway. Okay, now I think we can go back to the Swedish wrap and take this reed side down. We're getting close to straight. Very close. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14 and 15. Nice and level. Just push this down with the brass pusher, get it straight, even. Now we'll go to the Ross pusher. Coming out, and it's starting to come out the bottom now, which is okay. However, just put it in the ring bearer. I want to make sure you don't scrape it up coming out. There we go. Alright, let's see what that gets us. We should be pretty close to being straight now, would be my guess. Yes, sir. There we go. I think I'm going to pickle this and so we can get a good look at it, and I'll be back. Okay, so it's looking pretty good, but I think there's a, I don't think you probably could see it on the camera, but there's a slight wobble on the walls. One side, it's a little bit more the angle than the other, but it's close, so it's really hard to see it. But we're striving for perfection here, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my wall straightening set and try to work that wobble out of there. So let's take this, set that on there like so, and we're going to take this coconut oil and lubricate this because I've already kind of chewed this up a little bit. But off camera, I cleaned up that inner lip a little bit. So hopefully, you know, the lip on the inside of the reed. So I took that down and sanded it, and hopefully it's not going to chew up my cone. So take it in there like this, make sure that the ring rests on the surface of the pusher or the wall straightener. So let's see if we can get that out of there without destroying things. Also annealed it again too. So. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. I think the key is getting that inside lip straightened out. So now I'll push this out. And there we go. Don't look like we did any additional damage to this. Good, that's good. Alright, did we accomplish what we set out to do though? Let's see. I believe we did. Let's get those walls nice and straight now. So I think forging process, I'm going to say, is done. So let's take it over to the polishing station and get it polished up. And I think I'm going to do a powder coat on this one. So let's get it ready for powder coat. Okay, so I got some work to do on this this cut side, getting it sanded up, and some more work done on the reed side on that lip. So I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. I won't film the whole thing because I don't want to put you guys to sleep. So I'll just film the first few seconds of each process, and then I'll turn the camera off. So I'm going to turn this fan on here to suck this copper dust in away from my lungs because I don't want to breathe it in. A little noisy, but okay guys, so here's the polished ring getting ready for powder coating. Looks pretty nice. Vietnam veterans. You can see the helicopter in the background. You can see North Vietnam. And there's the helicopter. And shows South Vietnam. There's South Vietnam there. So pretty nice coin ring, I should say. All right, so I'm going to get it ready for powder coating, and then we'll pick it back up there. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I prepared this all for powder coat, and went ahead and baked it in the oven. So now we'll go ahead and start sanding, and once we get the high spots sanded off, then we'll put it back in the oven and cure it. Okay, so let's get started. You need to be very very gentle with this. Because if we get too aggressive with it, we'll remove areas that we don't want to remove. Kind of looks like I may have left it in there too long, but well, maybe not. It's going to take some work though, that's for sure. It's kind of hard to tell on this black when it liquefied. You want to let it liquefy and then take it out before it has an opportunity to get too hard. All right, this is going to take a lot of work, I can see. So I'm going to turn off the camera for now and work on this, and I'll bring you back a little later in the process. This is going to take some time for sure. All right, guys, I thought I would check in. It's not done yet, but I just wanted to let you see what's going on. Starting to look pretty good. Got Vietnam veterans text coming through. And right below the this area right here is the map. That shows North Vietnam. And here's the tail of the helicopter. You know, it kind of, when you make it into a ring, it kind of well, I'm not going to say destroys, but it changes the look of everything. So there's the front, the nose of the helicopter. I think this is going to be really nice looking when it's done. All right, back to you. All right, guys, so here's the finished product. It turned out looking really nice. I'm really happy with it. The fine detail is very readable. You can see the North Vietnam and South Vietnam clearly. South Vietnam is right underneath the 65 to 75, and now you see the nose of the helicopter, and then right under Vietnam you see North Vietnam, the map view. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. So I also coated this with a coat of clear outside and inside, so the ring could be worn without reacting with the wearer's finger and turning green or black. So that's it. Thanks for sticking in and watching this to the end. If you like this video, please give it a like and a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. We'd really appreciate it. All right, thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.